All right, we are, be sure to turn your microphones on, and we'll be ready to go. Mr. Mean,
Right here. Right down there. Okay.
There we go.
All right, we'll start the meeting. We'll do the funding applications. Look, if we have one. South Dakota Volleyball, the SODAC Volleyball, we'll have Corey Odlin.
Yeah, we hosted the Activity Association SODAC 16 volleyball matches, I don't know when it was, a month ago, November 7th. Same things we've done in the past, just asking for $650 to cover the Corn Palace rent component of that. Had a good crowd, a little over 700 people. Yeah. Ask any questions, but kind of standard stuff that we've done in the past.
I would interject that, Corey gets all set up for that, and just a lot of work. Only athletic directors really can apply for those at schools, so I'm pretty fortunate he's willing to do that. And yeah, you can see the numbers of tickets sold there, and it was a good concession night too for us. So. And I honestly, let's see.
About that, well, sort of.
The Black Gaddis Lake Benton game was a nice crowd. The other one, it was number 1 versus 16. But I will tell you, Bennett County bought a school bus with 48 kids on it, and they were great. We didn't pick up one scrap of trash from that bleacher when they left. I went down there for the next game. Oh, I thought somebody had been there. No, they took care of it. So that was kind of cool that they knew they were going to get handled pretty easily, but they supported their team.
What's the discussion from what I saw advisory board or somebody was talking about doing away with the neutral
Yeah.
sites? Is that going anywhere?
Well, so they voted that down. They had it last year and they voted it down.
Yeah.
So
Have they voted this year?
no, that'll happen in March at our spring conference. So yeah, that looks like that's gonna be brought back again to go to high seed host.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was voted down pretty soundly last year, if I remember right. So
They were gonna have it at host schools, like the top seed would
The
get
top
it?
seed
They were
would
gonna
host,
have-
yeah.
oh, rather than having two together? Do they always have two together when they go?
they tried to, but I mean, they try to get in the middle somewhere.
Was ours last year two together again like this
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
A lot of the discussion was the cost involved and how far some of them had to.
Right. I mean, I think the idea would be is if host schools, at least then you have, if you pick a neutral site, now you limit the attendance from both schools, or if you had it on a home site,
Yeah.
a high seed site, you at least get a good crowd from that side.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe, but then they're also having to pay, talk about paying mileage and some of those expenses too, which they don't do now, but, so. Yeah, I don't know if there's some people that are interested in doing that, but I don't know if there's enough to get it. I don't think some people want to travel all the way across the state.
Yeah. Well, I understand the reason too, if you play all year and you're up.
Yeah,
It's usually west.
High seed.
It's usually West River coming East River.
Yeah, well, you have to travel.
right, so,
Okay.
yeah, so it'll get voted in March at our spring PD conference.
So the big question to me is, how do you get ahead of it?
We don't, it's all single lane, drive in, drive out.
What, even Bennett County coming that far?
It's not a Tuesday night,
Tuesday night.
so, I mean, it's all in and out. And there's really no way to, I mean, we're fixed on the date. And the
They're not
state sets the
gonna
date.
do that on a weekend. They gotta get it done.
Right.
I'd make a motion to approve.
No, we're not here yet. We have to approve them after,
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
but you can do it later.
I'll do it. I thought we were gonna have anybody here. We should jump into that part of it.
Just practicing?
Yeah, you can do that later.
All right,
Okay,
I will.
we'll approve all the minutes.
Here's the minutes on the board, if you need them, from the 14th.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Got a motion by Tim, second by Corey. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Against, nay. Motion passed.
Doug, can you go back to what we gave the riptides and sales in here?
That's what they requested. Did they get the 6 though?
Oh, no, you're right. 3750.
Yep. And they did have an event. I can't speak to that, how well it went. I don't know.
I heard it was busy.
But yeah, I know it was full, but I don't know if it met expectations or I didn't see that.
Didn't we have something else going on last weekend too, same time?
There was hockey
Oh, yeah, hockey was in town last week too. Did you get traffic from that?
and swimmers.
Okay, we'll go on to the financial report.
I'll pull this up. This is, we'll get down to the monthly, but Aaron, so yeah, Aaron and Stephanie are both out, so, which is why I'm sitting here. So hopefully they get well soon and get back. Balance currently available to offer is 27,662 with this 44,000 obligated for special limits that's been recurring. Here is where we're at for year to date. So Aaron did tell me there was one hotel not reported. These are October numbers, and it's going to be about $3,500. It was compared to last year. So it'd be 23, almost $24,000 if that one was in. So
He didn't say if people were given 50 cents or $1.50 after
say that again.
the hotels, after the
First
swimming
year?
pool bill went off. You know, they only had to give 50, but they're hoping they'd give, I think they're doing $1.50?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then you got to change it back again. Okay.
The only thing I would submit with that being down just a tad is openers started almost 5 days later than normal, so November started.
Okay. We have a motion on the financial report?
Second?
Emily with motion, Jocko a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Against, nay. Motion passed. Evaluation forms, financial surveys. We have any? We have a few.
Yes. Get down to that here. A lot of financial data. Okay, Cowboy Fast Draw was held. I'll just kind of scroll through this, August 8th to the 13th. 80 participants, 148 had campers at the site, I guess, with hotel rooms, 148. The hotels they used. QR code, continue to get some of the feedback. We're not sure what that is. They have, this is a pretty big change about the date. The calendar for the other draws, and they're trying to piggyback with Nebraska's shoot to attract more people. So, September 11th to the 15th, 2024. That is the weekend after Labor Day. So Labor Day 2024 is the 2nd. So that's the Labor Day week, and Labor Day is the 2nd, obviously. So it's the 2nd week of September. Here's the financials for that. If you go down to the bottom, I think that's what you're most interested in. So, not without a grant, they would have lost some money. You can see that they got 3,000 from SEA. The next one is the Outcast Car Show, September 22nd, 3rd, 4th. That was that Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
They only had 12 hotel rooms?
Um,
What did they normally tell us they're gonna have? Have we ever compared that, what people say we're gonna have and what the actual numbers are at the end of the day?
Participants is 50, that means 50 cars.
I would guess.
Again, I don't have a lot of insight
It was
on.
pretty big. I mean, I remember there were a lot of people, there were a lot of cars.
Remember. Oh, yeah, we had that, yeah, that's the same day as the kids' pedal pole, but a large crowd here. And I know a number of them,
That was also Special Olympics.
yes, and we went and watched the parade when the cars went by.
No, it rained that week.
It was
didn't
Yeah, it didn't-
pouring rain, right when when that parade was coming down Main Street. And Special Olympics ended up calling off games,
Yeah.
right?
Saturdays was canceled and, end of Sunday.
So SEA awarded them $1,500 for that, used to purchase awards, flyers, and magnets. Keep profits for next year's show, and what is that? Here's donations, $89.67 in revenue, $27.43 in expenses, and they made a donation, oh, excuse me, sorry, $6,000 expenses. They made a donation to Davidson County Veterans Organization. So, in 2743, and SCA was how much? Was that? 1,500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, again, you're bringing a group in, so. Okay, next one is Special Olympics. Spectator count, 1,600. 800 participants, 360 in hotels. So next year is when they bring state basketball here in the spring. Okay? $10,000 was given to them. That's a little small, but we'll see. So, Kevin, I don't know if you want to interpret this. So he's got 24,000 in total program income. That's just for this event, looks like. Costs. $20,000, so net income 3788. So they would have lost money without the support of SEA. Staffing is not included in our expenses, it says. And this last one we have is, oh, the Planners Association. That was that smaller one out at Highland, right? So you had the Planners National State Conference, okay? 124 hotel rooms. So that's interesting, because I know Aaron spent time explaining this. But did you see one posted out there on the wall somewhere that had he's been doing that, I don't know if he did.
I think he printed out like little half pieces of paper and like put them out on their tables.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. $1,500 was awarded. Pay down the event rental space. Total expenses, $8,000. Oh, there we go, sorry. Total income, 9,100. And sponsorships. So you had the biggest lion's share of that right there. Sorry, I make this bigger. Use some. Another page of that. There we go. $1,400. So, and they were given 1,500. So it was kind of, would have been a zero without your support. Okay, I think this is the last one. This is 8-ball open. Oh yeah, this is 30 to 35 rooms. hotels. Looking like we want to have it again, first weekend of October. Let's see here. Only, oh, that's sorry about that. Only, I can read, only expense we had was for the awards. We took that expense from the prize purse, so there wasn't any loss. And cost of the awards. Is this, oh, this is the, you did this one online, so this is the disc golf one.
Can you go back to the 8-ball thing? How many did they have in attendance?
Okay, right here, so 62 players.
It's bigger than they thought.
Majority of the players were at the Super 8, Super 8. I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of a survey guy. I just do it for fun, actually, to see if it works, you know? Because I'm the guy who would take and say, oh, it doesn't work, and go tell somebody, hey, do you know this doesn't work?
Code, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, I'm a minority of doing that. Okay, and I don't know what this last thing here is. This looks like an application.
It was a disco.
Is this a eval though, or?
I think that happened already.
It did, yeah.
It did.
I don't know. Oh, okay, so I'm not sure what that file is about.
Looks
I guess-
exciting to me.
It was just showing some photos of the riptide thing there.
Well, that's the next thing is the banners, and that's probably what he's showing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, that's on the agenda?
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry.
It shows he's had the banners there at this one.
The disc golf is an application.
That was submitted, right?
That's all corporate sponsorship they got within the around the state that signed it.
Oh, yeah. And you do have that in your packet, I think, too, if you want a closer look.
Yeah, they look cool.
I'm supposed to be out there.
That isn't like an actual picture, that's it.
Yeah.
That's just something you put in there.
Is that a mock-up by the,
Yeah.
Those aren't, that's not.
That's not on the wall.
oh,
That was pretty good on the wall.
They did do something like that, though, because we advertised on it. Yeah,
Alice, I don't, ag sales. Does that, I don't know who that is. Probably some folks that have swimmers. Listen, when they hire somebody, they should say, are your kids in activities, and are they cheap activities?
Then after the banners, looks like upcoming events, and it goes through like basketball games.
Yeah, it's on the back side of your agenda, if you're interested in those. Aaron's been doing that, and then I put in a Hoop City schedule that we had run off, so here, I have a place to put that up, or want to tell your staff about it. Mitchell Boys open tonight. 7 o'clock varsity, 4 o'clock the sub-varsity. I guess other things, the double headers. Or you get what, 4? So 2 this weekend and maybe 3 others, which are combined events. Yeah, maybe 4, maybe 6 altogether, which I went through that with our staff, and it's actually, I mean, I don't know the rationale. Obviously, we're a little hard to probably get into just because we're, you know, when we add that tournament and we have all the Januaries, but for our staff, it's such a busy time, January and February, we don't necessarily mind that. You know, we get better crowds for the girls' teams, you know, they typically follow the boys a little better. So, yeah, I don't know if that's, are other schools doing that? Just,
Some people like them, some don't. We started, I've had more people asking for them, so we're trying to do one.
Okay, we probably should shut it off and go to the funding.
Okay, I just want to mention this public though, for the Hoop City Classic, because of the number of games, there's 30 games plus JV games on Friday and Saturday. We are looking for any volunteers that want to help with ticketing. We're going to spread our staff out, including concessions, and we've got some part-timers coming in to help with cleaning. That's all going to be done between 12 and 7 a.m. Each night. So anyone out there that wants to help, you can reach us out to us at the Corn Palace, December 27, 28 to 9. Excuse me, 28 to 9:30.